Hi, I'm an old guy and I do maths. Today we're looking at reducing balance loans using recurrence relation. So we're going to calculate the value of a loan using a recurrence relation. Our loan is $100,000. Our interest rate is 8% per annum, compounding monthly, which means we're going to have to do something to calculate the monthly interest rate on this loan. And the repayment, the payment that we make, is $1,500 per month. As you can see in the questions down here, we have to create a recurrence relation to describe this, and we have to figure out the value of the loan after 3 months. Now, we already have a little bit of information, which is that V0 equals $100,000 and that D, the payment, is $1,500. I've left R blank because although we have an annual interest rate, we need to figure out a monthly interest rate, and so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to talk you through this, starting off at the top here. So V0 is $100,000. The rate per annum is 8%. The rate per month is 0.667%. Now, how did we get that? Very simply, we took the annual rate and we divided it by 12 to get a monthly rate. Then we take that monthly rate and we apply it to part of a formula that hopefully is quite familiar to you to work out what the rate, capital R, will be that includes the number 1. So little r is the rate, big R is this expression here, 1 plus 0.0667 divided by 100. When we work that out, we get 1.00667, and that is the number that we're going to use in our recurrence relation. So when we create the recurrence relation, we have all the information we need. We know that the payment is $1,500. We know that this is 1.00667, and we just set up the recurrence relation accordingly. So Vn plus 1 is going to equal Vn times this number here, 1.00667, minus the payment, $1,500. Now, this can be written in a couple of ways. This way, where we've got Vn times that, or we can just write it like this, 1.00667 Vn minus $1,500. And what this allows us to do is, if this is next month's value, it allows us to use last month's value to calculate it. Nothing could be simpler. Now, that's the first question resolved. Now, the second question was, what is the value of the loan after 3 months? And here we have set up a series of recurrence relations to work that out. Now, V0 is $100,000. Here we have our formula, Vn plus 1 equals Vn times 1.0067 minus $1,500. So for the first month, Vn is actually V0. That's the starting amount of the loan, and that's $100,000. So the first thing that I'm going to work out is, what is V0 times this? So V0, 100,000 times 1.00667. Okay, so there, hopefully you can see that. $100,667. So that is $100,667, and from that we subtract $1,500, which is our payment. So that's the amount of interest that has accumulated, $667, and we're going to pay $1,500. So as you can see, we're going to get a smaller number for this, because we're paying more than the loan cost us. So we'll subtract $1,500 from that, and there is our answer, $99,167. I think that's right, looking at that. Yes. And that equals 99,167. Now, this is V1. So V2 will be V1, 99,167, times this number, 1.00667 minus 1,500. Right, so let's calculate that. 99,167 times 1.00667. So as you can see, the value of the loan has risen over the month by an amount of interest calculated with this number here. And we get 99,828.44, and from that we're going to subtract $1,500. And that leaves us with $98,328.44, and that is V2. So you can see the calculation there. That's V1 there, V1 times that, and this is V2. So we're getting down to the end of this, and we will have finally calculated the value of this loan after 3 months. So for this, we take V2, $98,328.44. We multiply it by 1.00667, and we subtract $1,500. Now, I am doing this in a very long way. Those of you with more intelligent calculators than I've got can simply put this recurrence relation into your calculator, tell it what V0 is, and it will generate a sequence for you. I'm doing this in a very long-handed way so that everybody can see what's going on. So in order to get V3, I start with V2, and I multiply it by 1.00667, and that gives me V2 plus the interest for the month, and that is $98,984.29, and from that I subtract $1,500. And the answer that I get is $97,484.29. And that is our answer. There it is on the calculator, $97,484.29. Now, so that is, if we go back to the question, that is the value of the loan after 3 months. And that is how you calculate it. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this useful. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.